Hi everyone, welcome to Cloud Medicine. So today I'll discuss about clean resume. So if you are planning to take an interview or if you want to upload your resume to the into any career portal, so you must have a clean and clear resume. So today I'll talk about few points. So possibly you might have known all the points, but if there are some add-on, uh, just good to know. And like if you are still have some more points, just comment me down. So first point I want to say is like you should have the your resume in the same text size. So you should not use other font, you should have use the same font across your resume, and the text size should be similar. You can use bold, but you should not switch between a different font. So that is the first one. And the next one should be try to make it simple and try to fit in between 2 to 3 pages. So if you are too much of having too much of experience or too much to say about you, maybe 4 pages is fine, but try to wind up within 2 or 3 pages, don't go beyond that. Now if you are like a person who is say a creative person, let's assume like you are a web designer, then possibly you can even wind up within 1 page, so you can have a colorful resume. I mean, don't put some weird color, try to put maybe white and blue, and it should not contain any spelling and grammatical mistakes. So this is the three major criteria that you should have. Nowadays I've seen like a lot of people are preparing their video resume for 1 or 2 minutes. They are speaking whatever their technical expertise on, so that is a good thing. Apart from that, somebody will also attach the a cover letter, so that is also good. But before that, you should have at least a clean resume to proceed on. So I'll just go through two resume. Both have some fault. I'll just discuss it with you. So I'll first take this one. So this is one example of a guy who has 13 years of experience in software development, and he's currently working with Infosys as a tech lead. So the first mistake I would say, do not put this logo. So if I have done certification, just do not need to put that logo, because this is weird and it is taking a lot of spaces, and it is basically telling that interviewer that okay, I have done a certification in this area and I have the expertise. So if the interviewer has a different mindset or having huge expertise on Azure developer, he will just start questioning some difficult question. I mean, start asking some difficult question, which might be end up with a difficult interview for the candidate. So do not ever put any type of logo inside your resume. You can put your picture, you can put your LinkedIn profile, you can even put a GitHub link if you are a developer. You can even profile, like put your portfolio website if you have something, but do not directly put these types of logo. Now the second point I have already discussed, these two fonts are completely different. So make sure the font size or the font should be in similar one. And I mean, this one is not exactly looks good, so this is career goal here, and then professional synopsis is here. So alignment is also not good. Now this portion is somehow it looks good. I mean, it is like a bullet point and it has all his expertise and all. And certification, again, he mark is bold, which is even okay. But at least for certification he need to provide the exact date, which date he passed, because normally this certificate will be valid only for 1 year. Now coming back to his technical skill, C Sharp 6. So 6.0 is pretty old. These days we have .NET 11, like C Sharp 11.0. So we need to basically validate your all the skills that you cannot basically have the old stuff. ASP.NET. So here .NET is capital, .NET is small. So ideally we write this way. So there is, I mean, we need to rewrite this one. Link entity framework, web services, service that we use normally in 2010. There is no reason to add web service. Maybe WCF is still relevant, and Web API or REST API basically closes, so maybe one of them would be sufficient. SQL Server 2012. After that, when we have 2019 and it is keep releasing, so I'm not sure why he only marked as 2012. JavaScript, HTML, CSS3, Agile, and okay, here also ReSharper. We normally write ReSharper in the without space, so that is one. So there are a lot of like silly mistakes. I mean, it doesn't like uh, if you correct all them, it doesn't guarantee you that you'll pass the exam, but definitely it will save you from a wrong impression, because 13 years guy having this much of problem with his CV is really bad. Now here is kind of a haphazard works experience. He can create a small table and probably put a start date and date, so that people can quickly interview can quickly see. And the project summary should be at least start from the next page. So, and the project one, okay, which is not even good. Here alignment is not good, one and two alignment is not good. And otherwise it is description and responsibilities. Okay, description and responsibilities both are in different format. So this CV actually have lot of issues. So it needs to be completely rewritten. And if you see other stuff here, we can see a big uh, table along with some details. So there is nothing hobby, no achievement. So that possibly people can include. Okay, now if we see a different CV resume, let us see. So this looks better. I think it should have everything like in font, and then alignment is fine from the beginning. You can see, but here the problem I can see is that guy who's worked in VB.NET. No reason to mention VB.NET. It's an old one. ASP.NET 1.1, 2.0. Why to write this still 3.5? There is no reason. We have .NET 4.5 or 4, and ASP.NET Core is sufficient. No need to write this many stuff. And in every line, I worked on MVC4, knowledge of object-oriented programming. No need to write. Like if you need to write, then do a one-liner and try to stuff MVC .NET Core WCF in a single line basically. So web service, and then MSMQ. So nobody these days, nobody use MSMQ. Knowledge of HL7. So HL7, maybe you have some knowledge, and just put it somewhere else. jQuery, Python, Pandas, Django, kind of a PHP, Angular, machine learning, Jira, Git. So it can be a 4 5 line instead of having these many lines. Now objectives fine, employment summary is fine. Oh my god, this is a 8 page CV. So nobody will go through a 8 page CV. Like, people will have say 5 minutes, so maybe 3 4 pages. So you need to wrap up within 3 4 pages. Let us see why it is 8 pages. So I think it is okay, 8 years experience, 8 page. So every year it is increasing with 1 page. He has done his MTech, Biju Patnaik University, but no percentage. So, and this is the last. So possibly we should have a small table with all the educational background with the percentage of marks. Now language. So this is a repetition basically. He already have written this many stuff. Again, he have written the technical expertise. So that is no longer required. Now coming back to project. Just a second, I missed something, I think. Yes. Okay, so client name, role, operating system is Windows 10, Oracle 11G, August. So this is relevant, but this description is not at all required. If you have a description, just put it in 1 line or 2 line max. Nobody will read this many. Nobody is interested even what the project is about, until unless it is very much interesting. Responsibility, try to wrap up within 3 or 4 lines. Again, different project, Windows 7. Nobody wish to know like which operating system it is developed. Description, a huge description. Nobody is interested to even go through it. And like give your latest 3 4 projects. Suppose you have done some project in Angular, some project in MVC, some project in Blazor. Just give one example from each of them. MetLife Canada, and try to mention this client and which location there belongs, so that the interviewer can also understand. So this is a basically huge CV, and let us see where is the end. Okay, roles and responsibility have given. After that, he told like he has done a certification, okay, or training he have taken. And then like the gender, marital status, again that is not required, but anyway, if you can wish, you can put. And like language known, date. And there is no, I mean, do not even write signature and your faithfully, it is not required. So this will be end. So I think like he can make the CV shorter and can move the this like a repetition part. So that will be my suggestion. I think this is a helpful video for those who are new in the IT and possibly preparing it for next job. So you need to rewrite your CV if it is not in correct format. Pick any template and try to rewrite it. Thank you.